afternoon, everyone. We are happily at Clayfield Farm with Deborah Wiggs and Phil Norris and Wendy.
Wendy Lewis.
Wendy Lewis.
Visual artist and wonderful flower designer.
Clayfield Farm has been supplying the co-op for many, many years. How long have you been involved with the co-op?
I think we've been selling commercially since '92 to the co-op, but we've been members for way longer than that. When did you
I
join
moved
the
here in
co-op?
1978, and I've been a member owner since 1978.
Incredible.
Long
Thank you.
time. And served on the board and on lots of committees and etc.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. What does Clayfield Farm primarily sell besides these beautiful flowers?
Lots of lettuce. That's one of our big cash crops. Garlic, lots of garlic. But then pretty much everything. You name it and we grow it.
And what's the story of the farm? How long have you been here? How did it get its name?
Well, it got its name because of our soil, which is when we started. I guess we started working probably in the late '80s. We started working this land, and it was forest. This was all forest, and we cleared it, and the soil was very acid and just dense clay. You couldn't imagine denser clay. And so we've been adding organic matter to the soil ever since. And now it's beautiful. Now it's like a loam, but it's a clay loam. So that's how the farm got its
We also
name.
drained all the fields so that water wouldn't sit on it in the spring.
And there's French drains all along here.
So it turned into
Dug
really good
trenches and filled them
farmland.
with rocks. And then we made this apple orchard.
How did you know that this was the spot for you?
Well, this is the spot we owned. This is the spot we had land. Actually, I bought land with a group of my friends here in 1978, and I had not met Phil yet, so I owned a piece of this land. So that's why it became obvious that this is where we were going to grow. We started out by growing up at our house, which is up the steep hill up there, and pretty quickly we ran out of space. We wanted to grow more.
It just kept expanding every year.
Yeah.
And we're still expanding, 30 years later, we're still expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's expanded with such beauty and attention to detail. It's really amazing what you've built here.
Thank you.
What currently brings you the most joy in what you do here at Clayfield Farm?
Well, for me, it's flowers. I started growing flowers 3 or 4 years ago, and this is what I love to do, and I have developed it into a pretty good business, and I like growing flowers even more than I like growing food, and I really like growing food also. So, but this is what I enjoy doing the most, for sure.
And Deborah's been supplying the co-op with so much beauty in flower form on the tables, in the cafe
That's
for
my
years.
retirement job at the co-op.
Deborah's a working owner, and if you have more questions about becoming a working owner, come and see me anytime. Is there anything else that either of you would like to add?
Well, the farm is currently undergoing a transition. Phil and I are getting older, and we have found a younger couple who are going to take over the business of Clayfield Farm. You can get to meet. There he is over there. That's David Noriega, and he's going to be the head farmer. He and his partner, Gina Mora, and their 3-year-old child live on the farm now, and we are going to be transitioning, that they will take over the business of the farm, and we will get to totter around and do what we want. We're not going anywhere. We're staying involved. We love it here. There's nowhere we'd rather be. So this is where we're going to be. But the farm is going to transition, and people might have noticed because we now have the social media presence. The whole vibe of the farm is becoming younger and pretty vibrant with these young people. It's very exciting. Very, very, very exciting time.
Well, thank you both so much for letting us come and visit and see all the beauties here at Clayfield Farm. She's our awesome farm dog. Welcome back. This is David. David, where are you from?
I am from Long Island, New York. I've been farming for 7 years now, and I'm happy to be here.
Wonderful.
Happy to be in Maine.
Thank you. Welcome. And I hear you're taking over the farm with some other people as well. Who would
Yes.
they be?
It's me, my partner Gina, and my 3-year-old Andes will be taking over this beautiful oasis of a farm that we have found here.
How exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
How did you find your way to Clayfield Farm?
Through the Maine Farm Link. I was working at Frith Farm in Scarborough, Maine last year, and I was a part of farm links from multiple places around the Northeast. And I heard about the Maine Farm Link, and I went on there, and I was told about this magnificent, magical town called Blue Hill and how you got to visit there in the summer. And I was like, yeah, I'll visit there. And I found this posting of older couple looking for a younger couple to come in and take over the farm. And 2 weeks before that, I was like, Gina, wouldn't it be awesome if we just found an older couple that wanted their farm to be taken over for? And then I found that, and it was just like kind of perfect timing. And we met them in January of 2020. And the rest is history. We fell in love with each other, and we get along really well. They're happy the practices that I'm bringing to the farm, and they're happy to have a little one running around here. And yeah, it's been lovely so far.
That's really beautiful.
That's how I got here.
Do you want to talk about any of the new practices that might be coming along?
Yeah, absolutely. So this year we started a CSA. We got about 30 members that we're providing for every week. We got about 5 weeks left, which I'm kind of looking forward to the winding down of the season and some rest. But I'm changing a lot of things. Yeah, tillage. I'm switching the farm to no-till farming.
Yeah.
So no machinery. Doing it all by hand. A lot of this field right here that you see here was made just last year. I tilled it, and then that'll be the last time that this will ever be tilled. And I've convinced them that this method of farming is just so beneficial to the soil and to the rest of the ecology that is around us, and they've noticed it. And now they're like, all right, David, you can have our fields, turn it over to no-till, we trust you. So next year I'll be having control over all of the fields, and hopefully doubling the CSA, getting into a farmer's market somewhere, and yeah.
That's really exciting. All these changes feel really, really good.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you
for saying yes to that new chapter of your life, and we can't wait to see what happens next.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.